And so it begins. The 2024 SOU football season is basically here. Best thing you've heard all day, I bet. This week, the Raiders are reporting for OTAs, and we are getting a sneak peek into the new faces starting their Raider career, along with all those familiar faces who have helped build the new foundation of Raider football. The Raiders have a lot of newcomers heading into the season, but with newcomers comes some learning curves. The new transfers and incoming freshmen are getting a taste of what playing college football is like at Southern Oregon. OTAs are giving the new Raiders a chance to learn the playbook, get some reps, and start to mesh well with the vets. Coach Brown saying OTAs are putting them in great position to roll into fall camp, only worrying about football.
It's such a neat opportunity for us to bring the whole roster into Ashland before we have to report to training camp. And, you know, I think the neatest thing that we get to do is get the offense and the defense to our freshmen, so when they show up here again in a month, it's not going to be the first time they see things. It's not going to be the first time they stayed in the dorms or lived in the cafeteria. So when we get here August 12th, it is all about business, and there's no check-in, there's no this, there's no new that, there's no meetings. They've been through all the things that we would usually do on those first 2 days of training camp. All that stuff is out of the way, and we'll be able to focus on football.
Along with some new players, there are also some new coaches and some coaches who are entering into some new positions. Former Southern Oregon wide receiver and now former pro football player Bryce Goggin is back at his alma mater, helping the Whiteouts and working with special teams. Some bittersweet news for the Raiders. Former assistant coach and offensive coordinator Greg Stewart took a job with the University of Arizona football program about a month ago. With that role needing to be filled, former quarterbacks coach Ty Curry took control and is now the offensive coordinator for the Raiders.
We'll help out with the offense and special teams, and he'll help out our wide receivers is just kind of on a part-time basis, but he'll show up when he can, drop some knowledge on the kids, and anytime we can get a guy who's played as well as he has and kind of wants to kind of dip his toe and figure out if coaching is something he wants to do, then yeah, we're going to take that guy and put him to work. Coach Stu took a job at Arizona about a month ago now, and so that's obviously was my assistant head coach. He was our offensive coordinator, and that's a big hole to fill. An immediate move I made was elevating, you know, Ty Curry to our offensive coordinator, a guy who's been here since I've gotten the job, and so he's in charge of the offense moving forward. And then we're on at a nationwide search for a new offensive line coach. Coach Morales is filling in for OTAs, and he's an applicant too for the position. So that decision is going to be made within the week here.